very, very senior Dr. Segun Aganga, former Honorable Minister of Finance and Trade and Investment, the leadership of the UK alumni, our teachers who are here, my seniors, my classmates, my juniors. I can see that the entire spectrum is covered here. I'm not like Kantini who is probably one of the most senior, elder senior students here. It's really a pleasure and a delight for me to be here this evening. But as I informed the president before I'm subjected to imposition, I'm actually on my way out to catch a flight, but I said I would make it down here and join in this celebration. And it is fitting that it's the UK alumni to which I actually belong. I'm glad that our president also mentioned that I've participated in the activities of the UK alumni. And I should also be delighted to inform you that I'm back as your former member here. I'm teaching at King's College, University of London now, so I'm partly here and partly in Nigeria. So for me, it's an exciting opportunity to be part of the celebration. Whatever I have become in life could only be traced to God Almighty and to Christ School. There's no, yes, I've had the privilege of attending a whole range of institutions after I left Christ School, including University of London, but Christ School was the key factor in my own development as an individual. And reading Reclaiming the Jewel of Africa by our senior, and I hope he refers to it when he speaks to us this evening, you would also see his specific reference to what Christ School did in his life before he went on to be a superstar at Goldman Sachs and then subsequently Honorable Minister in Nigeria. And when you look at what we've had from our chairman here in UK, we've had the highest number of National Merit Award winners of all the schools. Yes, people will tell you, oh, King's College, Government College, this and that. They're good school. I'm not sure anyone. No question. Anybody who attended Christ School would know that reference. So I wouldn't have to elaborate on that. But not just that. What I should add to what Mr. Hastrop, our president, has said is that it's not just about National Merit Award winners. I can tell you that since 1999, there's been no cabinet in Nigeria without a Christ School student. Right from the very first cabinet where Engineer Ishola Wotorebo served under President Obasanjo, to the Yaradua Jonathan cabinet where my own brother, Senior Segun Aganga, was our star, and then Buhari administration where I served in the cabinet, and now where Mr. Dele Alake and there's another young man who has just been announced who is going to be in the cabinet from Ondo State. Every single cabinet since 1999 has had a Christ School student in Nigeria. But it's not just that we have the grace, but also the stellar performance to have allowed our own exemplars to be recognized nationally and internationally in political and public service, but also in the private sector. We've done very well. I can go into that, but time will not permit me. This is a Goodwill Message. But that's the Christ School that our teachers, as represented by Reverend Gardner here, put a lot of hard work into. Now, this is the Christ School of the next generation. I mean, I was privileged to be the governor that handed over Christ School back to the Anglican mission in 2019, after that struggle started in the early 2000s to reclaim our school. And it's still